You know what time it is? I'm waiting for you guys to pop on. But you know what time it is? Hold on. My cup's not in the camera shot. You know what time it is. It's iced coffee time. Second coffee of the day. Iced coffee. Every day on repeat. Habit. Repeat. It's in my plan. There's a purpose to it. What is the purpose? Well, the purpose of having my second coffee of the day is because it actually is something I look forward to, like a treat. So a lot of us want treats in our plan. Hi, Sissy! And my treat is my iced coffee. It happens to taste really well. I don't have to add things to it. I don't have to add like 40 grams of fat to it for it to taste well. It puts me in a fat burning state. It extends my fast. And we all love it, don't we? OG, how did you like this anyway, Sissy? This is the Mocha Chameleon iced cold brew, organic iced coffee. So I have it every day. You guys know that. There's a lot of new members. So older members, if you see me on repeat, I have to repeat myself because I like to help the new ones too. Hi, Lean. Hi, Renee. So you guys, welcome to the newbies in the group. I literally get at least like 40 to 50 newbies every single day. So I always have to say hi and welcome. My name is Brea Owen. I'm a Keto Primal health coach. I am here to help you heal your bodies while creating good habits, while honestly changing your whole life and the way we think about food, right? And the way we way we think about how we deal with food. Really, it's just like an old story. So I'm always trying to change that old story. But I'm not getting into that right now. Watch the video from yesterday. We can watch that video from yesterday. Good video yesterday. But I just happened to went to Kroger and I got some good deals, and you know I gotta share my deals with my girls. So it was a super small trip, right? But here's a tip as a coach. If you are keto and you're like, this is expensive, it's not that expensive. You just have to rewire how you're doing some things, right? You're eating about once or twice a day, usually 3 times, but you shouldn't have all these snacky box carb foods. Like carb foods, that made no sense because I hope you're not having carb foods. But you shouldn't have a lot of box foods. You don't have to buy all the things at Whole Foods. Sometimes I do trips like that because we like little staples that we know we can use or have, right? But when it comes down to me getting the real deal food, you guys, like the real stuff, I am basically going to the same 3 places and going straight to the meat and complementing from there. That is how I structure, that is how I build. I'm actually building a carnivore keto plan right now and doing some meal prepping on it. So I grabbed some stuff for it. Kroger has organic foods, and let me just tell you about Kroger. That's a Ralph's. If you're from over here, where Ralph's, Kroger's, everywhere else, they have manager specials all the time. And a lot of times with the organic foods, because that is called a conventional grocery store. You have a natural food store, which we know what those are, right? That's Whole Foods and Sprouts and some mini markets everywhere else. Publix, I know, is on the East Coast. That is a conventional grocery store. Over here we have Ralph's, Albertsons, Vons, Pavilions. Those are conventional grocery stores. When conventional grocery stores are all the brands that you would find if you go shopping with your kids, a lot of people that just start to live this healthy lifestyle only know those stores. They don't know Sprouts. Like Christina, she's like, you gotta do video trainings just on what to do when you're in these stores like Sprouts. It was a foreign territory for her, right? Conventional grocery stores like Kroger have conventional brands, which is honestly like Doritos, right? Foster Farms, like those are conventional brands. They are getting wise to the fact that people want more high quality food. So they are bringing in more organic type foods. However, we still have the conventional shopper mixed in with the natural food shopper, right? So a lot of my point of explaining the backbone to this, you guys, a lot of it has to get moved off the shelf. If you're wanting to go keto and go grass-fed beef, free range, organic, nitrate free, and budget is an issue, that's okay. Less is more. And before you hit Trader Joe's, where I get my staples, my meat staples, right? Or Costco, where I get my meat staples. I never really get them from Whole Foods unless I'm in a pinch. I'll grab like one thing if I have to, because Whole Foods whole check, right? But what I do is I'll go hit my Kroger first, which is the Ralph's right by me, and I look for all those meats in a manager special. They have to clear. Here's the best part about going primal. I'm teaching you to eat whole food. That means your food's going to expire fast. That means a grocery store has a certain format they work with, and it has to be off the shelf by a certain date. So if they're gonna lose, even if it's expired in a week, if in that, like the deli meat, if it's not even expired, it's 2 weeks from the day expired, but it has to be off of their shelf, their standards, a week prior to that. That's how this works. I worked in the grocery industry, obviously, for a while. I was a rep, so I know the process, right? A deli meat, let me explain. $9.17. I have about 2 weeks to consume this. The best part about Primal is I buy everything fresh. And I eat fresh every single day, right? So they have to get it off their shelf. But you're going to eat it anyway because you Keto Primal and you're getting coached by me. I want you to eat fresh food all the time. And if anything, freeze it. It's a deal. This is the high quality, private, fancy selection lunch meat. I go straight to that area where they have the fancier lunch meat. I just call everything fancy because I don't want to give you all the technical terms, right? But it's in a different section. And because it's so expensive, like this small pack is like $7.99. It's way more expensive than the other deli meat. So they're always going to have something in that shelf that's that's marked down. This is $1.99 from $7.99. So I just got 3. If I have to, I can freeze it. However, I like to have deli meat, roll it up with some Primal Kitchen mustard, which is a staple that I spend more money on from Whole Foods, right? Or online. But I love having that mustard. It's the Primal Kitchen mustard is so good, you guys, seriously. And I roll it up in here. And that could be, sometimes when I'm working, you guys, I just want something so simple. And if my food's not prepped, I have that to go to. Plus, my son has lunch meat, right? $1.99. So I just bought 3, bought them out. The cashiers are like, they high-five me. They know. They're like, girl, you're good and you're fast. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I go to 3 sections in there. I look for this bright-ass, obnoxious tag. I look at the tag, I read it, and I buy it. My diet is meat-based. I am Keto Primal. I am actually a little more carnivore since I went carnivore and came back. I'll explain that later because that's going to confuse you. But I lead with meat always, right? And then I accent with veggies, and then I accent with fat. But if the meat has fat, you're good there. So with that said, moving on. I love drumsticks. Drumsticks is one of my favorite freaking things to prep. And I like to eat it cold for some reason. Everyone's different, like once it's already baked. So I can bake this, meal prep this, super easy. Grab it, I throw coconut aminos on it. You can do like a Parmesan garlic. It's so easy to have these. You take it and you old school it. Do you guys like that I just did that? Let me just tell you though, when you're eating off the bone, the whole reason I tell you guys about gelatin and collagen to help heal your skin, all those nutrients, when you're getting closer to that bone, you're getting those nutrients. So carnivore that bitch up. Seriously. Like cave women, we are cave women in this group. Heck yeah, like bust out a chicken leg, right? Be the girl at the fair with the big old turkey leg. Like that is us. Own it. They're like, dang, you're looking good with that chicken leg in your mouth. Heck yeah, we are. Collagen, baby. Just kidding. All right, I'm going off on a tangent. $4.23 for organic drumsticks. They are going to be prepped. They're going to be good to go. And I love having those in there to grab. I love it. Absolutely love it. So that was a good deal right there. I didn't go crazy there. I'm very simple. I know what I'm cooking. I already know what's in my fridge. I know what I'm prepping. So only stuff that I needed. One thing I do is if I accent some of my food with cheese, it's bougie fancy cheese, you guys. This gorgonzola cheese. Gorgonzola has so much flavor and I like to put it on salads. I actually like to put it on steak too. If you get a ribeye, have a little gorgonzola on your steak. I might end up freezing one. I haven't checked this date. I just know I might have 2 weeks, so I might freeze one. Yeah, I have till the whole month of September to eat this. So the reality is because I don't eat a lot of cheese, I just bought an accent cheese. It's usually goat cheese or something like this for the full month for $2. This thing right here was $6.99 because it's the fancier one. Do you like how I say that? I just read the tag. It's from pastured milk. It's whole. There's not a lot of crap added to it, right? I can't read that right now. Okay, so another thing too, I have my shrimp and I have my chicken breast. Like I have the meats that I already have in the freezer. I'm defrosting the shrimp so I know that I can make a salad with that. One big thing I do have is this cream franchise. I love Keto Soul Sisters because you guys like get to know me and you're like, what the hell, Brea, what did she just say? Creme franchise. I don't know how to say this shit. I don't. This is so fancy that I had to buy it. It's usually like $4 or $5. It was 99 cents. It's more like a cream cheese. You could add it with berries or you can add it wherever. It's a sweeter cream, right? But there's no carbs in it and it's an accent food. I do not lead with this food. I accent with this food. It's something good to have to create a recipe with, right? You guys know your girl loves her tea. If you are new to me, tea is like the funnest thing you can do to take the edge off at night, build yourself an ambiance. That whole like thing where you're at night when you're done cooking, you want a snack, that is all anxiety driven, fear driven, exhaustion driven. Okay, you are not hungry at night. You are keto, you are not hungry at night, you know this. This is something you have to recognize. I do full freaking coaching on this because when we simplify what we're doing and build a structure, we're able to see, oh yeah, I don't want to eat at night. No, I don't, but I do, but I kind of do. Yeah, because you're kind of overthinking, because you're kind of have a little anxiety and exhaustion. You're kind of getting into like a fear-based thought. And I only know because I do it. So I built a huge sanctuary. It's not huge, it's just me on my couch, okay? With a candle. I make the minute I know I want tea is the minute I know my work cannot be up. My laptop is shut. All my papers from my million things that I do for my business has to go in one pile and put away where I don't see it. And I give myself that time to not think about work. I don't answer my texts. I try not to go on social media. I watch something or I learn something and I get in this space and I start serving up the bar, the tea bar. It's turn up time in my house. And I just found this fancy ass tea. This is usually at Whole Foods, okay? So Kroger brought some fancier teas in. They have a huge tea shelf, but it's mixed in with conventional, really inexpensive teas. So there's always gonna be one that's on a closeout. This one was $2.99 and this is usually $8.99. And it's a Firelight chai. So if anyone has a Kroger near them, if you're in Orange County, Brea one has it. But I love chai tea. It's caffeine free, has spices. Its chai is very fall, so I'm excited because I'm gonna get that pumpkin spice fall feel to it. And there you go, it starts my turn up tea night. Make sense? All of this was like 25 bucks and I got some good deals. Lots of protein to lead with, a few accents that will actually last a good month, right? And stuff for my son. Can I just tell you something? If you guys have a Kroger, I know I'm so fancy on my dollar budget. Like really. Like I look like I'm fancy as you know what. But I'm just smart as fuck. I go for manager specials. I understand the process. We got to dip into it, get it. We eat fresh food, so we're going to eat that food. So we don't care that it has like a shelf life of 2 weeks because we're going to eat it this week. If you're not there, you need to get there. Go into fresh food. It's less overwhelming. When you know it's going to be on your plate all week long and you're shopping for it, the whole shopping thing becomes very less overwhelming. Only think about what you're going to have. Go around it. Go get the meat, go get some veg, go get it. And that's it. Let the rest go. Don't try to stock everything and overstock everything, right? One thing I do when I go to Costco, which I try to go I don't even think I go once a month, is I load up on the organic chicken and the organic chicken thighs and organic chicken breasts. And I usually pick because they have good deals on steak. And even like steak lovers, they tell me they buy their steak there, like restaurant owners, chefs, like they have really good high quality steak. So I'll pick like one at a time, like a ribeye or a tri-tip, but I don't overkill because I have to like put attention. When I make steak, I have to put a lot of attention into it because I don't really know what I'm doing. And if you mess up a steak, it's going to taste like cardboard, right? It's too hard. So, one at a time. Otherwise, overwhelm. It would be overwhelmed and I'd waste money and I'd ruin the steak. There's your tip if you're new to that kind of world like me. But there is this one meat from Private Selection, and it is, what is it? Pastrami and roast beef. I love those. I love those. So delicious. It's like $8 for this little pack. So I go over that shelf just to look for it because here's one thing about snacking at night. If I'm really hungry at night, I'll eat meat. Like, so if there's this to go get and I still want it, then I know I'm actually hungry. If I'm like, I don't want that, but I would eat some dark chocolate if there was some around. I'm not hungry. That's not hungry. That is an urge. That is a crave. It's useless. If it's not on the plan, it doesn't need to be there, right? So it all depends. You can have dark chocolate if it fits on your plan. If not, don't have it around you at night because that's usually when we get weak. Make sense? Hi, Sarah. All right, you guys, I thought I would get on. Hopefully this is helpful. I am getting ready to prep for a carnivore course that I am releasing. I actually teach carnivore. I keep it really down low. But if anyone's interested, you just got to message me. Okay? But I'm building it right now. It'll be released next week. I love my coffee. My mocha coffee is delicious. I will see you guys later. I might pop on tomorrow or Saturday. I will let you know. Hi, honey. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.